You deserve to wake up each morning feeling light, calm, and in control of your health, no matter your age. But for many older adults in America, mornings often begin with dizziness, blurry vision, and a quick reach for blood pressure pills. It doesn't have to be that way. In Japan, mornings look very different. You might see an elderly couple sitting on tatami mats, steam rising gently from a bowl of warm miso soup, and the quiet sound of chopsticks touching porcelain. Their breakfast isn't fancy. It's humble, inexpensive, and yet powerful enough to protect their eyes and stabilize their blood pressure naturally. Today, I'll share with you a simple Japanese-style breakfast that does exactly that, nourishes your eyes, balances your circulation, and helps you feel younger from the inside out. Before we begin, I'd love to know, where are you watching this from, and what time is it for you right now? Please let me know in the comments below. I truly look forward to reading them. And don't forget to subscribe so you won't miss what's coming next. The morning struggle in America versus calm mornings in Japan. In America, many older adults start their mornings with a sigh. The alarm clock rings, the room feels a little too cold, and their bodies feel heavier than they used to. Sometimes, it takes a few moments before they can even stand up. Vision feels a bit blurry, and before breakfast, there's already a handful of pills waiting on the counter. Blood pressure, cholesterol, heart. It has become such a normal part of life that most people no longer question it. That's just aging, they say. But in Japan, aging looks calmer. Picture this. In a small town near Kyoto, the morning sun slips through paper shoji doors. An elderly man in his late 70s slowly opens the window to let in the fresh air. His wife is preparing breakfast, a small bowl of rice, miso soup, seaweed, and green tea. No rush, no loud television, no fast food smells, just warmth, stillness, and the quiet rhythm of a peaceful morning. This simple routine does something profound. The gentle heat from miso soup warms the body, improving circulation and easing tension. The seaweed provides antioxidants that protect the eyes. The low-sodium plant-based foods keep blood pressure balanced. It's not a miracle, it's a habit, built day after day for decades. Scientists have noticed this too. Studies from the National Center for Global Health in Japan show that older adults who maintain traditional Japanese breakfasts have lower rates of hypertension and fewer cases of eye degeneration compared to those who eat Western-style meals. So, what's their secret? It's not about fancy ingredients or expensive supplements. It's about beginning the day in harmony with nature, with food, and with oneself. As the man finishes his breakfast, he doesn't feel rushed. He takes a slow sip of green tea, watches the steam curl upward, and breathes deeply. His day has not yet begun, but already his heart and his eyes are at peace. The humble, powerful breakfast. In Japan, breakfast is never about luxury. It's about balance, warmth, and respect for the body. On most mornings, you'll find a simple combination on the table: a bowl of rice, a cup of miso soup, a small sheet of nori, one egg, and a cup of green tea. It may not look like much, but this humble meal holds the quiet power to keep the eyes clear and the heart steady. Something modern medicine is only beginning to appreciate. Let's start with the heart of the meal. Miso soup. This comforting bowl is made from fermented soybeans, rich in probiotics that gently support the gut. You might wonder, what does gut health have to do with blood pressure? Quite a lot. A healthy gut helps balance the nervous system, reduce inflammation, and support blood vessel flexibility, all of which are key in maintaining stable blood pressure. Japanese researchers at Tohoku University discovered that people who eat miso soup daily have significantly lower systolic blood pressure than those who don't. Unlike salty soups in the West, miso broth is light, nourishing, and paired with plenty of vegetables like tofu, spinach, or wakame seaweed, giving warmth without burden. Next is seaweed or nori. Thin, dark, and often wrapped around rice, nori is surprisingly powerful for the eyes. It's rich in lutein and zeaxanthin, two antioxidants that protect the retina from light damage and age-related vision loss. It also contains omega-3 fatty acids, which keep the small blood vessels in the eyes healthy and flexible. For older adults who spend long hours reading or watching TV, these nutrients are vital. A study published in the Journal of Nutritional Science and Vitaminology found that Japanese seniors who regularly consume seaweed show better visual performance and lower incidence of macular degeneration. In short, this simple sheet of seaweed is a quiet guardian for your vision. Then there's the egg, often served soft-boiled or poached. The golden yolk is nature's package of eye-protecting nutrients, vitamin A, lutein, and healthy fats that enhance absorption. When paired with rice and vegetables, it provides long-lasting energy without spiking blood sugar, perfect for a steady morning. And of course, green tea. In Japan, no breakfast feels complete without it. More than a beverage, green tea is a ritual, a moment to pause and breathe. Its active compounds, catechins, are powerful antioxidants that help lower oxidative stress in the eyes and support heart function. A 2020 review in Nutrients found that older adults who drink green tea daily have lower risk of hypertension and improved endothelial function, which means healthier arteries. But beyond nutrients and studies, there's something more profound in this meal, a rhythm of care. In Okinawa, home to some of the world's longest-living people, I once met an 80-year-old woman named Mrs. Higa. Every morning, just after sunrise, she gently brews her miso soup, cracks a single egg, and sets her breakfast with quiet grace. She told me, "This is my medicine, but not from the pharmacy. From my kitchen." Her blood pressure remains steady at 118/72, her eyes still bright enough to thread a needle. Her story isn't rare in Japan. Across the islands, countless elders begin their days this way, not chasing miracle pills, but trusting the slow, steady power of daily nourishment. Because in truth, health doesn't come from expensive superfoods or complicated diets. It grows quietly from habits, the simple, gentle ones repeated every morning. It's not about expensive superfoods, it's about gentle, daily habits. The secret behind Japanese eye health. When you look into the eyes of many elderly Japanese, there's a quiet brightness, a calm clarity that tells a story of years lived with care. Their vision doesn't fade as quickly as in many other parts of the world, and scientists have long wondered why. The secret lies not in a single food or supplement, but in a combination of nutrient-rich, plant-based habits deeply woven into daily life. Let's begin with what the Japanese diet provides so generously: lutein, zeaxanthin, and vitamin A. These are the natural protectors of the retina, the thin layer at the back of your eye, responsible for turning light into sight. Without them, the eye becomes vulnerable to light damage, dryness, and age-related macular degeneration, one of the most common causes of vision loss among seniors in the United States. In Japan, these nutrients come naturally. A bowl of spinach, or komatsu suna, Japanese mustard spinach, cooked in miso soup, provides lutein. The soft yolk of an egg adds vitamin A. Nori and other seaweeds contribute zeaxanthin and omega-3s. It's a harmony of small, everyday foods working quietly together. A 2019 study in the Asia-Pacific Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that older Japanese adults who consume these carotenoids daily have up to 40% lower risk of macular degeneration than those who don't. The difference wasn't because they took supplements, it was because they ate these nutrients through real food, every day, in balance. But nutrients alone don't tell the whole story. The way Japanese people prepare and eat their food plays a big role too. Most vegetables are lightly steamed or simmered, preserving their color and antioxidants. Meals are eaten slowly, often in calm silence. This mindful way of eating lowers cortisol, the body's stress hormone, which in turn protects the delicate blood vessels in the eyes from strain and inflammation. There's also an important environmental factor. Traditional Japanese homes are designed to let in natural light, not harsh glare. Elderly people spend time outdoors, tending small gardens, walking, or simply sitting in soft daylight. Exposure to balanced natural light helps regulate the body's circadian rhythm and reduces eye fatigue, something our screen-heavy lives often disturb. I once spoke with Dr. Kenji Sato, an ophthalmologist in Osaka, who put it beautifully. Healthy eyes are not just about what you see, they're about how you live. Every meal, every walk, every breath affects the eye's calmness. His words remind us that vision is not only a physical function, but a reflection of daily balance. In Japan, people see eating as an act of gratitude, and that gratitude reflects in how their bodies respond. So if your eyes feel tired, dry, or your vision seems to fade, maybe the answer isn't just in new glasses, but in how you nourish your eyes each morning. A bowl of miso soup, a bit of nori, a soft egg, and the quiet of a mindful breakfast might be all the medicine your eyes truly need. The blood pressure connection. When we think about blood pressure, most people imagine a number flashing on a monitor, 140/90, 120/80, and the quiet worry that comes with it. For many older adults in America, managing those numbers becomes a daily battle. But in Japan, despite an aging population, the rates of hypertension are surprisingly lower. Why? Because their meals, especially breakfast, work with the body, not against it. Let's begin with something simple yet powerful. Less salt, more balance. Many Americans worry that miso soup is salty, but in truth, its sodium level is much lower than the typical Western breakfast of bacon, sausage, or toast with butter. 1 cup of traditional miso soup contains about 500 pounds 700 milligrams of sodium, while just 2 slices of bacon can exceed 800 milligrams. Yet miso offers something bacon never will: potassium, magnesium, and natural probiotics that help regulate blood pressure and improve vascular health. Japanese doctors often say, it's not just about cutting salt, it's about what replaces it. The umami flavor in miso, seaweed, and dashi broth allows people to enjoy flavor without the excessive salt that burdens the kidneys and blood vessels. Next, the balance of nutrients. A Japanese breakfast includes not just soup, but fiber from vegetables, protein from tofu or egg, and antioxidants from green tea. This combination slows down digestion, stabilizes blood sugar, and prevents the morning spikes in pressure that many Americans experience after eating refined carbs or processed meats. According to the Japanese Society of Hypertension, adults who eat a traditional Japanese-style breakfast at least 5 times per week, show 20–30% lower rates of elevated morning blood pressure than those who eat Western breakfasts. The difference isn't about calories. It's about rhythm, timing, and quality. There's another secret: the temperature of the meal. Warm foods, like rice and soup, gently dilate blood vessels and help circulation. Cold milk or sugary cereal, on the other hand, can constrict blood flow and trigger sudden blood pressure changes. That's why in Japan, even water is often served warm to support digestion and calm the body. And then there's the pace. Eating slowly, pausing between bites, breathing deeply, these simple acts signal the parasympathetic nervous system, the rest and digest mode that naturally lowers blood pressure. This mindful rhythm of eating, something almost sacred in Japanese culture, keeps the heart calm. I once read about a retired fisherman in Hokkaido who, at 85, still eats his miso soup and rice every dawn. He said, "My doctor told me to check my pressure every morning. I told him, I don't need a machine. I just need my breakfast." His blood pressure? 116/74. In the end, it's not magic. It's harmony, between taste and health, between habit and heart. The Japanese way of eating doesn't fight the body. It listens to it. The Japanese way of eating mindfully. In Japan, there's a simple saying that carries deep wisdom. Hara hachi bu. It means eat until you're 80% full. This idea, practiced for centuries in Okinawa, the island known for having some of the world's longest living people, is more than a dietary rule. It's a mindset. It's about pausing before your next bite, noticing how your body feels, and stopping before you feel heavy. The Japanese believe that leaving a little space in the stomach also leaves room for comfort, clarity, and gratitude. When we eat this way, digestion becomes smoother. The stomach has time to signal the brain that it's satisfied, preventing overeating and the sluggishness that follows. More importantly, this calm, mindful pace keeps the nervous system relaxed, lowering stress hormones like cortisol, one of the silent drivers behind high blood pressure. Contrast this with the American breakfast rush. Coffee gulped down in the car, toast eaten while scrolling through a phone, meals that feel more like tasks to complete than moments to experience. Our bodies sense that hurry. The heart beats faster, blood pressure rises, and digestion struggles to keep up. Over time, that stress becomes a rhythm the body forgets how to escape. In Japan, eating is not rushed. Meals are often quiet, served in small bowls, arranged beautifully, not for luxury, but for mindfulness. The size of the dishes naturally encourages smaller portions, and each bite is savored, not swallowed. I once visited a nursing home in Nara, where residents in their 80s and 90s still gathered every morning around low tables. Before eating, they pressed their hands together and softly said, "Itadakimasu," a phrase that means, "I humbly receive." The moment was silent, almost sacred. There was no television, no background noise, just the sound of chopsticks and slow breathing. A nurse there told me many of our residents used to have high blood pressure, but after a few months of following harahachi-bu and eating quietly, most of them don't need medication anymore. It's a reminder that how we eat matters as much as what we eat. Each slow breath, each mindful bite sends a message to the heart. You are safe. You can slow down now. Because peaceful eating leads to peaceful blood pressure. You don't need to live in Japan to enjoy the healing rhythm of a Japanese breakfast. With just a few simple ingredients and small changes, you can bring this peaceful morning ritual into your own kitchen, no matter where you live, no matter your age. Let's start with the essentials. 1. Miso soup, the heart of the meal. You can find instant miso paste at most grocery stores or Asian markets. Choose the low-sodium kind if possible. Here's a simple version that takes less than 10 minutes. Boil 1 cup of water. Add 1 teaspoon of miso paste and stir gently. Don't boil after adding miso, it kills the probiotics. Add soft tofu cubes, spinach, or a few dried seaweed flakes. For a touch of umami, add a small pinch of bonito flakes or a drop of sesame oil. This warm, savory soup supports digestion, calms your body, and helps regulate blood pressure naturally. 2. Steamed rice, energy that lasts. Use short grain or sushi rice if you can. If not, brown rice works beautifully. Cook it once, store it in the fridge, and warm up a small bowl each morning. Rice provides gentle, slow-releasing energy, keeping your blood sugar stable so you won't feel dizzy or tired mid-morning. 3. A boiled or poached egg for your eyes and heart. Eggs are rich in lutein and vitamin A, the nutrients your eyes love most. Soft-boiled, 6 minutes, or poached eggs are ideal because they're easier to digest. Sprinkle a little soy sauce or sesame seeds for flavor, but skip the salt. 4. Nori or seaweed snack for your vision. Seaweed sheets can be found in most supermarkets near the sushi section. You can toast them lightly on a pan for a minute until crisp. Eat 1 or 2 sheets with rice. They're full of omega-3s and antioxidants that protect your eyes and improve circulation. 5. Green tea for calm energy. Instead of coffee, try a warm cup of green tea. Steep 1 teaspoon of loose tea or 1 bag in hot water, not boiling, for about 2 minutes. Drink it slowly, feeling the warmth travel through your body. Green tea's catechins help reduce stress and support healthy blood flow. It's like a gentle medicine in every sip. Now let's talk about how to eat, because that matters as much as what you eat. Find a quiet spot, maybe near a window, with soft morning light. Sit down, straighten your back, and take a deep breath before your first bite. Say to yourself, "This food will bring me peace today." As you eat, put down your spoon or chopsticks between bites. Feel the texture. Notice the flavors. Salty, earthy, warm. If your mind starts to wander, come back to your breath. This small act of mindfulness slows your heartbeat, calms your nervous system, and supports steady blood pressure throughout the morning. If you can, try making this breakfast a 7-day challenge. Notice how you feel. Does your energy feel steadier? Do your mornings feel calmer? Most people report sleeping better, feeling lighter, and even reducing their need for morning medication after a few weeks. You don't need to be perfect. You just need to begin. 1 bowl, 1 breath, 1 morning at a time. Because good health is not found in pills or perfection, it's built slowly and gently through habits of peace. So now, you know the quiet power behind a Japanese breakfast. It isn't about expensive ingredients or complicated recipes. It's about something far simpler, the way you begin your morning. A bowl of warm miso soup, a small serving of rice, a soft-boiled egg, a few sheets of nori, and a cup of green tea. Together, they create more than just a meal. They form a rhythm of care, a moment of calm that reconnects your body and your mind. You don't have to move to Japan or change everything overnight. True health doesn't come from drastic changes. It grows slowly through the small, steady habits you choose to repeat every day. When you eat mindfully, when you take time to breathe, When you nourish instead of rush, your body listens. And with time, something beautiful happens. Your mornings start to feel lighter, your energy steadier, your blood pressure calmer, your eyes a little clearer. So here's my gentle invitation for you. Try it tomorrow morning and see how your body feels. Even if all you do is sip a warm cup of green tea in silence, that's already a step toward balance. Remember, change doesn't have to be dramatic to be powerful. The Japanese have a saying, little by little, one travels far. That's how they live. That's how they age, gracefully, peacefully, and full of quiet strength. Before you go, I'd love to hear from you. Where are you watching this from? And what does your morning look like? Share your thoughts in the comments below. I truly look forward to reading them. And if this message touched your heart, please subscribe so you won't miss what's coming next. Together, we'll keep learning gentle ways to care for our bodies and our peace. Health disclaimer: the information shared in this video is for educational purposes only and not medical advice. Always consult your healthcare provider for guidance. If you feel unwell or think you might need urgent care, please contact your doctor or local emergency services.